everyone. I'm sorry. The last video I know was quiet. I thought it was okay, but I guess it wasn't because I've gotten a message about it. I could hear it just fine with the volume halfway up. I did notice it was a little quiet, but I've heard from someone else that they couldn't hear it. So, basically, what's going on is I am having the rib pain, and it's bad. I mean, like, real bad. The only reason my mom will not take me to the hospital is because people who have been going to the hospital have been waiting over 24 hours. And that would be miserable. Sitting for 24 hours, wearing a mask, and nothing happening. Now, I would think with breathing trouble, they would find a way to get me back, or I could fake cry, because the last time I fake cried, they'd immediately, last time I didn't fake cry, actually. Last time I was really distraught and I was crying and they immediately got me back. But that might not work because they may not have a room. I'm just going all the way downtown to Le Bonheur. It's pain. I'm tired. So, symptoms: rib pain, chest pain, trouble breathing was day 1. Day 2, I had all those, plus the pain trickled up to my shoulder and my head, and I'm not hungry. Oh, and I've had ringing in my ears. The ringing in my ears is a new symptom. It seems like every time it's really bad, I have a new symptom. Because it always starts at my ribs and then trickles up to my chest, then my shoulder or neck. It's one or the other. And then my head. So I have the migraine I've been having on top of this other headache. And it's like I don't feel like doing anything. If you are new here, I was going to say this in the last video for those who couldn't hear it. If you're new, I have Myotonic Muscular Dystrophy type 1, and I have been having 2 terrible pain things lately. And it's been this headache. We've tried everything, done MRI, came back clear. We did blood work, came back fine, normal. We did a sleep study. My oxygen stayed up during the night. We tried Botox shots, they didn't work. There's one more thing we can try. The doctor said possibly doing an MRI of my back to see if there's spinal fluid pressing on my head. But I don't know if that's even possible considering I have metal in my back from my spinal fusion in 2015. So, there is that. That's my head. And then this rib pain started, I think, it's been so long. I think it was in January of 2016. I was getting up and all of a sudden it started hurting. And it lasted for 10 minutes. And it happened maybe a couple times a month, I want to say. And then we got to summer and it started happening every week. And it would still only last for 10 minutes, and my mom would listen to me. She's a nurse. And she could tell my breathing was shallow and that I was having trouble breathing. And so we'd put me on oxygen, I'd take my inhaler, rescue inhaler, and we'd just wait and breathe it out. Well, then September of 2016, my dad was out of town, my sister was spending the night at my aunt's house, and I woke up with the same pain. And I texted my mom. She came, because I guess I was 16 at this time, and it's really hard to do it on your own. Even if you're 22, it's still really hard to do it on my own. And so she listened to me, and this pain was not letting up at all. I don't think we had my plan to take pain medicine yet, but it was like killing me. It was like, I can't do this much longer. It had been at least 30 minutes, and I told my mom, I think we need to go to the hospital. And she said, let's try a little bit longer. After an hour, I was like, we need to go now. I can't do this anymore. But she's told me, she was thinking, do we need to call the ambulance? That's what was going through her mind. But, yeah. And so we went. There's a hospital real close by that has the Le Bonheur Children's Hospital. It has a Le Bonheur section. So that's where we went. And the doctor was really nice. He said he could give us a direct admission. And since I didn't have an IV, they didn't start an IV there, he felt comfortable with my mom taking me. As long as she took me straight to the hospital. We couldn't go home or pack anything. We'd go straight there. And we did. And I have had to go to the hospital for this pain 4 times. And right now with COVID, it's rough. I mean, I've been in this pain for almost 48 hours now. And this is increased pain. I have been crying a lot of the day. It's just like, I'm also dizzy too. And I know I'm probably dehydrated, because I hardly drank anything yesterday. Because I just don't feel like doing anything. My bed is raised up extra because laying down hurts. I mean, I slept with it higher than normal, and it was impossible to get comfortable last night. Because I usually start out on my side, and then I roll over to my back before I fall asleep. But it's impossible to sleep on my side when I'm in this much pain. And I got 2 hours and 51 minutes of sleep last night. Yep. Because it was impossible to fall asleep, and then I got up to make my dad's lunch, and yeah. So basically, the gist of the video is I am in a lot of pain, and I don't know what to do. So yeah. Sorry about the volume. I'll try to be better about that. And yeah. Oh. The other thing was to not lose hope. Even when you are hurting like I am, because in the end, it will be worth